so long just to give you the song. Hope it won't take too long before we wake up and know the truth. This world was made for all. From the past we have come to the future to learn from the times we were wrong. We must know now where we belong. This world was made for all. Corporations take the soul of our nations. Politicians do just what they're told. Nobody is listening to our frustrations. We have been sold. This world was made for all. How can we own the land? How can we own the sky and the wind and the rain? There are things that we just can't buy. This world was made for all. All the signs are out there while we still breathe the air. There's a chance if we care. We don't have to go down this road. This world was made for all. Now it's only mergers and acquisitions. Consumerism gets out of control, leaving all this debt to future generations. We have been sold. It's time to wake up, wake up. Time to wake up, wake up. Time to wake up, wake up. It's time to wake up, wake up. Wake up and know the truth. This world was made for all. Hey. This world was made for all. This world was made for all. Wake up and know the truth. This world was made for all. Wake up and know the truth.
This world was made for Monsieur Birkett.
Hey, welcome to Flatten the Hump, episode 10, no, episode 11, I'm sorry. So this week I'm gonna play some stuff from the last 10 series. Now that was quite a lot of music, so I've been doing basically 4 albums. I've been doing Men from the Sky, Freedom, Be Creative, and Songs from the Kauai Hotel Room. So that's kind of like over 40 songs. So obviously I'm only going to do 10 songs tonight. So I've got some friends and fans to write in and tell me what they want. So I'm going to go through the requests. So I think we might have to do the same thing on episode 12 next week, because there's quite a lot to do. So this is the first request is a song called Turning Around the Sun. Now, Turning Around the Sun is I usually do with the Free Spirits. Although it's not a Free Spirit song, it was around before that my band was formed, but it's actually a really pertinent song, because it's about being positive. And whatever happens to you in the world, be sure that the world keeps turning around the sun. So whatever's going on in your life, you're gonna know about that. So this is Turning Around the Sun, and I'm doing this one for Craig Milton. I don't know whether you're out there, Craig. Is anybody out there? Craig Milton, are you listening? I'm looking on my comments page. I don't see anybody yet, but I'm using a different system. I'm using Realstream, which goes out to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. It goes out to multiple platforms. So I'm not sure whether I can see your comments this time, but we'll see. I'm going to run this. I'm going to run the show anyway, and hopefully it's all going to work. So this is Turning Around the Sun. Yeah. Comes a time when the risk of staying closed as a bud becomes greater than the risk of turning into a flower. We are growing into love, beauty falling from above, power growing from inside, graces falling from the sky. A night turns to day, a work turns to play, come what may. Hey, the world keeps turning around the sun. No more doubt, no more fear. It's time for peace of mind. Anxiety for the future, we leave it all behind. Laughter growing once again, tears of joy instead of pain. Music flowing in our veins, lovers singing in the rain. A night turns to day, a work turns to play, come what may. Hey, the world keeps turning around the sun. It's a solo. Turns to day, a work turns to play, come what may. Hey, the world keeps turning around the sun. The world keeps turning around the sun. on, yeah. No, thank you. Well, I'm running this new system called RealStream, and I'm not seeing any comments. So please, if I'm not answering and not acknowledging you, it means I can't see you on my screen. So I think you're there, but so I can't take a comment about the sound. I don't know whether it sounds good or not. So more guitar, less guitar, I don't really know. But all right, so no worries. Who needs comments anyway? So anyway, here's a song which is requested by Joan Prowse, my wife, and she likes this one. It's actually about, the song's essentially about kind of bullying, and it was on the Be Creative album. So all these songs are coming from different albums. I'm doing like a composite best of. It's called Best of this week. So Be Creative featured a track called Sticks and Stones, and it originally was the chorus was like you know, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words can't do me no harm. That was like that, right? It's kind of it's a girly chorus, but I'm going to do a girly voice for that. But I actually decided to change the words to sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can do me real harm, because you know, words can hurt a lot. You know, it's emotional damage when somebody insults you or is unkind to you. So here's the new version of the song, and it's kind of it features a bass voice. It goes a do 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 into the loop. Here we go. Do 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 do. Sing along. Ha ha. Do 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 do. Yeah. As I lie awake, thinking of my day, did I hurt someone with the things I say? I feel so uneasy, feel so insecure, spending all of my time trying to be pure. And the pretty girl sings, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words can do me no harm. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can do me real harm. I want the world to love me for what I am. It's so hard to say no, even though I can. I can make someone happy, make somebody smile, but I can't please all the people all of the time. And the pretty girl sings, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words can't do me no harm. I'll sing it along. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can't do me real harm. Yeah. Hey, do 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 do. There's gotta be life, there's gotta be love, somewhere out there, high above. World can be cruel, no place for kindness and tenderness. That's never cool. And the pretty girl sings, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can do me real harm. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can do me real harm. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, it has always been this way. Yeah, I said sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can do me real harm. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can do me real harm. Yeah, that's how it ends. So that was Sticks and Stones, which is essentially about bullying. Whether it's physical or emotional bullying, it's the same thing. So we don't like that. We shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff to each other. So here's a song that's probably going to go on. My next album is going to be called Songs from the Kauai Hotel Room, and that's planned. The album is planned for later this year, and I'm going to be using a lot of A-list musicians on that record. Usually, I make most of the albums I've done. I've had people guest on it, but I usually do most of the work myself. But on this next album, I want to do something really different. I want to open it right up and get a lot of ideas from like great players to join in with me. So that's what's on the bucket list. We'll see what we can do. It's just obviously it takes more money to do that, but you know we're applying for grants and we're going to try and get this going. So that's going to be called Songs from the Kauai Hotel Room. I played that stuff last week. So if you want to check out episode 11, which is on YouTube of Flatten The Hump, you'll hear all the songs from the Kauai Hotel Room. But this album is an album by a project called The Happy Campers. And The Happy Campers is a kind of a funny album. We're going to put songs like Tweet Me Right, which you can go to YouTube later and check that out. It's about cell phone addiction. And so there's a song which I want to put on the Happy Campers album. And it's kind of the song is about feeling good about yourself. Because, you know, if you ask most people to be honest, most people will tell you, if they're honest, they'll say, I don't really like myself, you know. So we're full of judgment and incrimination, and I think it's been programmed into us by, you know, potentially what I call evil people, because they're trying to take our money and our self-esteem. And it's a certain part. I won't go into detail, but my own feeling is that there's certain parts of society which are intent on keeping us feeling bad about ourselves. So we're easier to control. So anyway, this song came about when I was listening to something I'd written. I think it's when I was doing the songs from the Kauai Hotel Room. I was over there in Hawaii, and I was listening to this song I just put down. I think it was way too long, and I listened back to it, and I thought, I really like that song. It's like narcissism at its extreme. I said, I really like that song, and I like myself. I like what I'm doing. I like the music that's coming through me. And so I thought, well, I'm going to write a song called I'm a Big Fan of Myself. And it's not like an egocentric message. It's more like, let's appreciate who we really are. And I think when we appreciate who we really are and how incredibly miraculous it is that we're these 100 trillion cells are all combined to make a human being. It's just like amazing. It's such a wonderful concept, and the universal concept at that. When we appreciate who we are, we can actually begin to appreciate other people a lot more too. So it's kind of a universal love concept. But so big fan of myself is not like me showing off. It's more like appreciating that I have a place. I don't need to worship people and do stuff like that we all do. So this is it. I never played this song before live, so bear with me. So it goes a bit like this. I think that's the rhythm. I don't have to go out at night to the movies, 'cause I'm a big fan of myself. I don't have to worship who's on the red carpet, 'cause I'm a big fan of myself. of myself. No one else will do. Of myself. To myself I'll always be true. I don't have to wait in line for a ticket, 'cause I'm a big fan of myself. The show will go on, I don't care if I miss it, 'cause I'm a big fan of myself. Of myself. No one else will do. Of myself. To myself I'll always be true. I'm a big fan of myself. I don't have to pucker my lips like Mick Jagger, 'cause I'm a big fan of myself. Grinding those hips just to look a little swagger, because I'm a big fan of myself. Of myself. Hey, no one else will do. Of myself. I got to myself I'll always be true. I'm a big fan of myself. Yeah, yeah. Here we go, solo. Big fan of myself. I don't have to listen to lies on the TV, 'cause I'm a big fan of myself. All the fake news is just making me crazy, and I'm a big fan of myself. Of myself. No one else will do. Of myself. To myself I'll always be true. A big fan of myself. A big fan of myself. I'm a big fan of myself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So that was Big Fan of Myself. A debut. Never been recorded and never been played on stage or anywhere else up till today. So this is kind of a special moment. It's the birth of a new song. So that's going to be on the Happy Campers album, which will be coming out probably in 2021. And it's there's a great track on the Happy Campers album. You just got to love it. It's called Icky Cottage. You know those cottages that you go and rent for the summer, and you get there and there's like, there's the rats in the cupboard and, spiders all over the place. It's kind of like scary stuff. But I experienced that myself when I did my early days in Canada. So I experienced the Icky Cottage, so I had to write a song about it. But we'll do that some other time. I'll play you Icky Cottage later. So this one's called, this is a big fan of myself, by the way, was that was a request from Shari Talon. I'm going to try and mention everybody who's requesting stuff. So next we have a request from my good friend John Macedo. who we made a fantastic album a couple of years ago called Love Is All Around, and John lives over there, over in where was it, over near Princeton, Paris, Ontario. So this is for you, John, and it's called When You're in Love. So here we go. This is off the Be Creative album. If you want to check it out online, I think it's available. When you're in love. Oh, I need the lyrics for this. I'm terribly sorry, but this is I've only played this song a couple of times, so here we go. When you're in love, your heart becomes an open door, and all the things you waited for are real. When you're in love, there's nothing that's too high to touch, and nothing is too deep for you to feel. And every day is like the first day of your life, just like the day I first set eyes on you. And every day I live to see your open smile and touch the lips that kiss my cares away. When you're in love, the fire burns inside of you, and all the ice just melts into the ground. When you're in love, just say the name and you will hear the magic of the word is in the sound. And every day I live to be inside of you, and everything I do for you. And every day I see your name before my eyes. This candle lights the way to follow you. When you're in love, you're everywhere. You're everywhere. You're everywhere. When you're in love, the winter turns to spring, and life becomes again the song that we once knew. When you're in love, you see the world a different way. My first, my last, my everything is you. And every day is like the first day of your life, just like the day I first set eyes on you. And every day I see your name before my eyes. This candle lights the way to follow you. When you're in love, when you're in love, when you're in love. Well, that was from Be Creative album. It's called When You're in Love, and that's for my good friend John Macedo, also known as John M. So I've got another request from Joan Prowse. By the way, just telling you, I'm using a new program called RealStream, going through Ecamm. So now this it's going out to all platforms, Twitter and Instagram, and all that stuff. But the downside is I'm not seeing any comments. So I hope I'm gonna have to write to you all after the show. So I'm really sorry about that. So this is a song. This is a request from Joan Proust, and it's one I did last week, I think it was, or maybe the week before, and it's called If, and it's a poem by Rudyard Kipling. It's the most beautiful words. I didn't write the words, so I have trouble. There's 8 verses, and I have trouble kind of remembering them all, so I'm going to be reading the lyrics sometimes, not all the time. But this is a beautiful song. I'm just going to put it into the looper, and then we're going to play it together with my loop machine. Here we go. So, before I do this song, I'm going to have a glass of water. I'm actually picking up the Canadian accent gradually. I used to say glass of water, but now I say glass of water. So gradually becoming Canadian. Hey, that's a good drop of stuff there, Jimmy. That's my attempt at a Scottish accent. So, this is If. So. That was a clarinet part played by Fergus Hamilton on the record. Here we go. If you can keep your head when all about you others are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you and make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired of waiting, being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and it don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not be dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster, make those true imposters just the same. If you can better hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If I can mend your heart, then I would be your man. I'd take away your pain and love you once again. If you can make one heap of all your winnings, risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, lose and start again at your beginnings. Never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerves and sinew to serve your turn long after they have gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If I command your heart, then I will be your man. I'll take away your pain and love you once again. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, not lose the common touch. If neither foes or loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but not too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of a distance run, yours on the earth and everything that's in it, which is more, you'll be a man, my son, if I can mend your heart, and I will be your man. I'll take away your pain and love you once again. Yeah, there you go. Fading out my loop station. That's pretty cool. So that was called If, and it's I didn't write the words. The words are written by Rudyard Kipling, and that was a special request for Joan Prowse. So now we have a request, which is actually from the Free Spirits album. Wendy Fisher, who lives in Arcadia. Hi, Wendy. If you're out there, I'll give you a big wave. I can't see your comments, but I'm going to write back to you after. Okay. So this is called Everyday People, and it's a song by Sly and the Family Stone from the 70s. And there's a wicked video of this song out there on YouTube. You can go to my page, Chris Birkett Music, YouTube, or you can go to the Free Spirits pages. You can see the video. The video was directed and conceived by Tom O'Morian, the late Tom O'Morian, who passed away late last year. He's a very good friend of mine, and I'm very sad that he went. He died before his time, but he left a fantastic legacy. He did some really nice videos in his time. One of them was Turning Around the Sun, which is one of the first videos he did for me. He did a video called Be Creative, which is out there on YouTube. That's all Tom O'Morian's work. Check out Turning Around the Sun, Be Creative, and also check out Everyday People. That was Tom's last video before he passed away. And I happen to know the drummer of Sly and the Family Stone is a friend of mine called Andy Newmark. And I told Andy that I was thinking of covering the Everyday People song with my band. And he said, well, it better be good, Chris, because a lot of people have done that song. He's from New York. He's from Bermuda, actually. And so I sent him the finished version, with the video and stuff, and he wrote back and he said, this is great. He really liked it. So we got the thumbs up from one of Sly Stone's band. And so this is Everyday People. And it starts with a nice little, I think I might use my pick on this one. It starts with a nice little Eastern melody because we wanted to, the Free Spirits, Shari and I wanted to actually incorporate something of the Muslim culture in this song, because this song is about getting on together, no matter what colour, race, culture, social status, wherever you are, we're all like essentially one humanity. And the future for this planet and this universe is unity and diversity. So when we learn that lesson, we will have peace on earth. So this is for the Eastern part, the beginning of this song. It kind of goes like this. Oh, here we go. Sorry, that was the last song. So that was a great intro, wasn't it? And this is live, by the way, as you can tell. So let's try it again. Hey. Here we go. Is that loud enough? Just about here. Turn this up a bit. That's better, yeah. Hey. It's too loud now. Get my balance right, excuse me. Yeah, time to start a song. Some say I'm right, but I can't be wrong. My own beliefs are in my song. Butcher, the banker, the drummer, and then still can't figure out the bag I'm in. I'm everyday people, yeah. There is the green one who doesn't like the blue one, for living with a fat one, trying to be a skinny one. Different strokes for different folks. So on and so on, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ooh, sha-sha. Said we got to live together. I know better, neither are you. We are the same, whatever we do. You love me, you hate me, you know me, and then still can't figure out the bag I'm in. I'm everyday people, yeah, yeah. There is the long hair who doesn't like the short hair, for being such a rich one who will not help the poor one. Different strokes, different folks. So on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ooh, sha-sha. black, one who doesn't like the red, one who doesn't like the white one. Different strokes for different folks. So on a Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ooh, sha-sha. I said we got to live together. Ooh, sha-sha. Said we got to live together. I'm everyday people, yeah. We're everyday people, yeah. Yeah, that's a, if anybody noticed, that song's got one chord all the way through it. So it's pretty easy, don't need a chord chart for that one. So that's a Sly and the Family Stone song about peace, one of the best peace songs ever written, in my opinion, and that's why we decided to cover it. So thanks, Wendy Fisher, for requesting that. Next time I play it, I'll get it all right, get the balance right. So now here's a song, it's a request for the wonderful Miss Catherine Thompson, who is I've been working with for a few years. She's I think we've done 3 albums together now. So Catherine M. Thompson is a fabulous songwriter, and so we've just done an album called Wildcat, and we were supposed to play this album at the Say What in June, I think, but the whole thing got cancelled because of the lockdown. So look out for that album. It's going to come out sometime this year, and we're also going to do a concert. I'll be playing guitar for Catherine, and so Catherine, this is for you. You requested this song, and it's called, wait for it, it's called Ocean Waves. Yeah, it's more or less in tune. It's in tune when I bought it, this guitar, so it should be all right now. Okay, this is Ocean Waves. Here we go. I don't know, I have no idea what's happening with the balance, but I'm assuming this is okay. So, here we go. That my love is growing over you. I said, how can I convince you that my heart is crying to be true? A deep, deep love is like a deep, deep ocean wave rising over me. A deep, deep love is like a deep, deep ocean wave wash me out to sea. I said, how can I convince you that my world waits for you to come? That's the third verse. I said, how can I convince you before you love was just a game? Hey, hey, a deep, deep love is like a deep, deep ocean wave rising over me. A deep, deep love is like a deep, deep ocean wave wash me out to sea. I'm longing to be true, may not be so hard for you to do. I'll take you by the hand, make you understand that I love you. Now I can convince you that my world waits for you to come. Now I can continue with this life, 'cause you're the only one. A deep, deep love is like a deep, deep ocean wave rising over me. A deep, deep love is like a deep, deep ocean wave wash me out to sea. Hey, hey, a deep, deep love is like a deep, deep ocean wave rising over me. A deep, deep love is like a deep, deep ocean wave wash me out to sea. That's for you, Catherine M. Thompson, excuse me. And now here's a song. This song has been requested by the Free Spirits, nonetheless. So I wonder who that was. So this is a song from my, which I played in Flatten The Hump 9 or something, about 4 Flatten The Humps ago. It's from the Men From The Sky album, which I released in London on Polydor Records. And this is the title track. It's requested by the Free Spirits. It's called Men From The Sky, and it's all about the Columbus stumbling on the First Nation people and going on and thinking he was in India when in fact he was in America. And that's why people call First Nation people Indians, which is crazy, because they're not. Columbus actually thought he was in India. He thought he'd gone across the ocean over to India. So that's where that little mistake came from. So this is called Men From The Sky, and it actually features kind of a trumpet solo, so I'm going to have to try and sing it for you. And so here we go. Do 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 do. They came across the sea in search of golden glory, in ships made from wood and sails and the sweat of men of poverty. They came across the land, a jewel in their hand, a band of naked men they saw with brown skins painted bright in the sand. Welcome to the men from the sky. Do, do, do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do, 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 do. The man fell to his knees, a situation he had never before seen, such a life full of bliss, peace and harmony. These words he had to say, these men will make good slaves. He took them on a ship and chained them to a life full of misery and pain. Welcome to the men from the sky. Whoa, whoa, they had got on their side. Where was he when they ran to the shore with their arms open wide? Who could say it was the beginning of change? After this, these men and their lives could never be the same. Welcome to the man from the sky. Whoa, it's the trumpet solo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Welcome to the man from. Welcome to the man from the sky. Whoa, 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 across the ocean blue. To find out what they knew. Worshipping the earth, teach us what they learned. It's the rhythm of the past, gonna get to us at last. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was for the Free Spirits, and it's called Man from the Sky. So, next request. I've got no idea how I'm doing for time, but I guess we're all right. So, this is for a good friend of mine from Hawaii. He's a surfing person who tried to teach me to surf, but I could not stand on a surfboard. Her name is Patty McCloskey, and this is a song called "Call Me." Patty, this is for you, Patty. You requested it, so this is "Call Me" is from the Freedom album, which I did a couple of weeks ago. So that's recorded and mixed in Paris. This is "Call Me." Let's see what it's going to go like. Yeah, this is kind of a time to get up and dance, 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 dance. Hey, oh, yeah, you can clap along. Do all kinds of rhythms to this, yeah. Here we go. Yeah. I believe that something good is coming round to show me. Even when I do something bad, you'll be so tall in the crowd, I have no resistance. I don't wanna be proud, 'cause your love got a hold on me. I don't wanna break free. Put your chains around me. I ain't no Houdini, 'cause your love drives me crazy. I'll be waiting, woo, for you to call me, because your love drives me crazy. I'll be waiting for you to call me, you to call me, you to call me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Break. Yeah. Do you know, have you noticed that one phone call equals about 10 texts? And yet we keep still texting each other when a phone call would be so much more intimate. So let's get back to calling each other. MSN will do, I know that. And you can send an email if you want to. Facebook.com will get you where you wanna go. But just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Call me, call me, call me. 'Cause your love drives me crazy. I'll be waiting for you to call me, because your love drives me crazy. I'll be waiting for you to call me, you to call me. About this time in the song, we're gonna have a blistering guitar solo, but as I'm on my own, in isolation, you'd have to imagine it. Kind of sort of. Cause your love is crazy. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause your love drives me crazy. I'll be waiting for you to call me, you to call me. Okay, that was Call Me for Paddy McCloskey up there in Hawaii. Right, so we have a request from a gentleman called D-Sketch Kenzo. D-Sketch Kenzo is one of my Facebook friends, and he's asked me if I can do a song called The Power of Our Love. So, and this is a free spirit song, so why not? Let's do it. I'm missing my flute player, but I can still do it. You have to imagine There's a space for a flute solo, but you can. I'll just sing something, okay? So you can imagine it. So this is a song from the Free Spirits 1111 album, which came out recently, and it's called "The Power of Our Love." And the power of our love will open up a hole in the universe. And the power of our love will open up a hole in the sky. It's an incredible thing you can achieve. As John Lennon said, all you need is love. This is the power of our love. Here we go. It's another dance song. Yeah, cool. Yes. Feel free to get up and dance around your front rooms. Just don't hug anybody. When I touch you, I can feel your spirit fly. When you're near me, feels like we're in the sky. Never thought that I could feel this way about life. Even though we're living in deception, we continue to feel free. Our vibrations all the world can feel. The power of our love will open up a hole in the universe. The power of our love will open up a hole in the sky. Yeah. Wish that people feel what we are feeling, then the world would be a better place. Take the sadness and throw it in the river, and the river will wash your tears away. Yeah. The power of our love will open up a hole in the universe. The power of our love will open up a hole in the sky. The power of our love will open up a hole in the universe. The power of our love will open up a hole in the sky. I never thought about the question, why does love have to be defined? While I was searching for the answers, love catches me every time. The power of our love will open up a hole in the universe. The power of our love will open up a hole in the sky. We are climbers, we're climbing to the stars. Hey, blue solo. Hey, guitar solo. Twang, 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 The power of our love will open up a hole The power of our love will open up a hole in the sky. The power of our love will open up a hole in the universe. The power of our love will open up a hole in the sky. Yeah, that was the power of our love. So thanks you for tuning in. I don't know whether anybody saw this show because I don't see any comments, but I'm hoping it was working. So anyway, I'll see you next week on Wednesday. I guess we'll have to have a best of number 2 because there's so many songs I've been doing, all original songs. So anyway, I'm going to go out on a song which is it's called Wake Up, and the video was directed and conceived by Miss Joan Prowse. So I'll see you all next week. Flatten the Hump, episode 12. Getting to 12 already. And that will be at Wednesday at 7 to 8 o'clock. So good night, you all, and check out the Wake Up video. You're going to like it. It's wonderful. Here we go.
We've been waiting so long just to give you the song. Hope it won't take too long before we wake up and know the truth. This world was made for all. From the past we have come to the future to learn from the times we were wrong. We must know now where we belong. This world was made for all. Corporations take the soul of our nations. Politicians do just what they're told. Nobody is listening to our frustrations. We have been sold. This world was made for all. How can we own the land? How can we own the sky and the wind and the rain? There are things that
Monsieur Birkett.